The first footballs date back to 1869, and we're gonna work all the way up to 2025 in this video. All right, so in the late 1800s is when the first football came out, and it was basically built like a soccer ball. It's basically impossible for us to get a football from the 1800s. So today we have a soccer ball, but this is basically what they were playing with back in the day. Now the difference is they had laces on the top so they could still get a handle on the ball, but imagine playing a football game with this. Like imagine having to run down the field and you're holding this, and there's a modern day Ed Reed safety flying at you and trying to punch the ball. You're not holding onto this thing in the modern day. We're gonna go test a soccer ball and compare it to what it would be like kicking in the 1800s. So if y'all had to kick a ball like this in a game, would you use a stick? I guess in a game you would have to get it held. Did they kick field goals back in the day? Maybe not with this, I don't know. They had to have kicked something. If they called it football and then didn't kick in it, kicking something like this to try and go up is very difficult.
Maybe you should have did a little bit of research.
Oh, never mind. Never mind, maybe that is what they should play with nowadays. Screw the rest of the game. Y'all wanna go get punched out, fumbles, and make the game more interesting. Let us just kick these, because that was kind of crazy. What?
That mug gets cooked when there's wind.
Yeah, if there's wind, there might be a problem with this thing. Look at the lump formed on the top of that too. Like if you just start getting random lumps, that's honestly good for the offense. You could grab the lump and tuck it away. See, I'm splitting the nose like I split the nose of a football.
Everybody in 5th grade PE has experienced a basketball with one of these. It's one of those furry basketballs.
Yeah, and it's like you go to dribble and it's like, I guess the big problem would be trying to throw a ball like this nowadays. Like imagine if you had to play quarterback, trying to do a play fake and then trying to throw that thing. Like I'm already losing it. I mean, it would work, but I feel like every other pass would get picked off. Maybe DBs would actually be able to catch if it was these. Did you ever kick one of the round footballs?
Oh yeah.
Like way back in the day with the round with the laces on it?
Oh heck no, dude.
Not the 1800s?
No, shoot, I was still over on the other side, dude. But I do have that helmet with the 1 bar.
Oh, we gotta bring out the 1 bar helmet one of these days. I used to wear a 1 bar when I was in 6th grade. They had me in quarterback, bro, wearing a freaking down the middle lineman helmet.
Bro was out there getting clapped.
No, bro, I threw 1 pass that year and it got picked off. Like, come on, bro, I was in 6th grade. And then in 1912, a version of what we know as the modern day football got invented. Now this was in college football, so we got an old school college football right here. It's basically a GST, but this thing is old, bro. Y'all can see it's just degrading, all that stuff. This might not be, it's not from 1912, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all have a football from 1912? No, but this is a freaking old college ball. It's a little bit bigger than I would say a normal college ball is because it's a kicking ball. See, this is where it starts to get a lot better because I kind of know how to kick a ball like this. I didn't really know how the soccer ball would go, but this, I got a good feeling how it's gonna go. Oh my goodness, that ball has pop. That ball goes. Yeah, we might have to move this one back a little bit. The thing about it, in 1912, they still weren't passing the ball. So I don't know how prominent the laces were back then. They were basically just running the ball every time. Y'all know the flying wedge back when Jim Thorpe was playing? That's what they were running back in the day. You'd get the ball and you'd hand it off and they just run. It was basically just run, play, run, play, run, play, run, play. I'd be pissed if I saw a game like that. If I was filming it on the sideline, y'all are run, 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 we might leave and go to the game down the street.
I was just saying it got like 10 yards.
Oh.
Extra 10.
I thought you wanted to go back to like 42.
I think you got to move the house.
When he can outkick this thing, I'll move the house.
You said when I outkick where your house is, you'll move the house back?
I'll move the house back. But if you keep kicking to the left, I'm gonna have to move the wall back so you don't hit the water.
All right.
So don't hit it over there. Water.
No, it's not that far.
I was worried about him, but he couldn't reach the water if he tried.
No, David was trying to kick before this.
I was gonna ask him for fishing license, but why? He's not gonna get it in there.
A conclusion of the old school football. I don't like a college football as much as I like an NFL ball. All right, then in the 1940s and 1950s, the NFL finally came out with the Duke. Now this was huge because Sammy Baugh was slinging it. He was probably the first quarterback to ever start really passing the ball like that in NFL history. So they had to come out with the Duke, which y'all are familiar with today. So now we're getting to these footballs that I finally like to kick, but this thing is not really prepped. So I don't know how it's gonna really kick, but I will say it is definitely better to throw, especially than the soccer ball. The NFL logo's got this like curly thing on the L and all that stuff. It's definitely not what we see today, but it's before the NFL rebranded their logo. Oh, did you just hear that? It's not prepped at all.
It is not gonna go very far. You hit it right where the logo, the Monday Night Football logo is at right there. Hit it right down the middle of the line and it will go. I'm telling you, when we played, we used to rub those things. And it used to be the same throwing ball was the same kicking ball. We didn't have separate.
That's crazy. Nowadays they have kicking balls and they have the balls that they play with for the rest of the game. The kicking balls are kind of beat in, they're worn in a little bit, and you try and get as much of the texture off as possible so you can kick it softer off your foot. Y'all had to play with the brand new balls like every time?
Let me change something what you said. Is, yes, we play with the quarterback ball, but we rubbed the heck out of them.
Oh, so they had to play with yours?
They had to play with ours. We took them in the steam room, little lemonade on them, we rubbed them down.
You said lemonade?
Huh?
You put lemonade?
I don't have this idea why. You know why they changed it? They changed it because of me, Kevin Butler. We were playing the Rams. I think it was Jim Everett, quarterback. He went down to pass and the ball flew back. as he was going like this. And then they checked that we rubbed them too much.
Thanks. So you changed the rules of football.
That was probably in 1990.
I think we got a ball from the 1990s too. Our first Spalding ball that we're gonna kick.
We went to arena here with the Arizona Rattlers. They went to leather balls, really nice, good leather balls. So every time you kick an arena ball, they get to keep the ball. If you look at arena balls right now, they're like probably $7 a piece and a lot softer. And they say, oh, that way it doesn't hurt the fan when it hits them in the face or hits them somewhere.
So they play with a different ball nowadays.
They sure do.
This.
Yep, they do.
Because this feels more like how a street basketball feels. And it's Spalding. We're not Wilson, we're Spalding. That's why it feels like a basketball, because it's Spalding. It literally feels like a Walmart basketball. That's crazy.
They hit a little bit better, more like a soccer ball. We're playing arena. What are we doing there?
The red
Reds.
post.
So let's shoot at the Reds.
That's crazy. In the arena league, you got to put it between the red. The pro posts are the white ones, high school posts are the yellow. Arena, you only have the red posts.
Nice, it's all right, still a good ball. You got underneath it, spend a lot more because the ball's taller. They're not gonna travel as much as the new balls that we use now.
Plus arena's only a 50-yard field anyway.
When I played, it was like 45 yards. Said it was 50, so there were yards a little bit short on each yard. It looked 5 yards, but it was 4.5.
Imagine they actually do that like in the NFL. Like the Eagles field is actually 99 yards, so that's why they can quarterback sneak the ball so much.
This is the first Monday Night Football in NFL played in Mexico. October 2nd, 2006.
2005.
Or five.
Dang.
Didn't have my glasses on, sure. I was working with the Cardinals for 2 years so we can get fan base in there. We're playing against the 49ers. We did a lot of things crazy throughout the league to get the fans. By the time we left there, we had more fans than we ever had.
This was when there was another commissioner too.
That was Paul Tagliabue. Then Roger Goodell came in after.
This one doesn't even say it's a Duke on it. All the other footballs, they say it's a Duke. This one just says official.
The Europe League, same thing as with Paul Tagliabue. In the years that he did it on there.
No, look at the website on this thing, bro. That's marketing right there. They don't have
NFL
Wilson.com on any of this stuff, no NFL.com. They wanted to market NFLEurope.com so bad on there. That's crazy.
But you'll see the same ball. You can kick either one. They're the same ball.
So I'll kick the 2006. It's the same ball as 2005, but obviously this one doesn't hold air anymore. So we're gonna go with the 2006 ball. It was a little bit better.
That sounded better.
It had a lot more pop.
You hit it the same as the last one, but it had better pop to it. It took off better.
Yeah, this one was definitely way better. Definitely starting to work into like that modern football kind of thing. So it's basically what I'm used to kicking, but it's not prepped. When that other ball was made, I was like 5 years old. And probably when this was made too. I was probably 5 or 6 years old.
2006, I believe that.
Yeah, so I was like 5 or 6 years old when this ball was made. That is crazy to think about. So this was the NFC Championship in 07. Would this be the 2006 season because of the date was 2007?
Yeah.
Who played in the NFC Championship in 2007? January 21st, 2007. Chicago Bears beat the New Orleans Saints.
I don't even think Chicago has won another Super Bowl besides the...
I'm talking about the NFC Championship.
Oh, the
so they went to the
yes,
Super Bowl that year.
You're right.
I'm a Colts fan. I should know this. The Super Bowl was won by the Colts against the Bears in 07. But the 06 season, come on, bro. That was the Peyton Manning Super Bowl. Devin Hester cribbed the kickoff to start the game. Robbie Gould, 1943, 24-yard field goal. So Robbie Gould went crazy kicking one of these. I got to see what I can do. Still slappy, but still good.
It didn't have that sound as the last one.
That's because if it was the AFC Championship ball, it would have been better because that's the one the Colts won. So it's because it's the Bears one, it's not as good. That's why they didn't win, you know?
So who's your favorite kicker?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Growing up as a Colts fan, Vinatieri. But as like a realistic person and who I kind of tried to develop my form out of over the last like decade is Tucker.
Mine's Vinatieri for the fact of where he was kicking all the time. He was below zeros all the time, game winners. I mean, they got championships and a lot of them.
A lot of Brady's championships are because of Vinatieri.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was money all the time. My worst place stadium was the old 49er stadium. Candlestick Park. It was horrible.
Now we're jumping to about 2014. We've got a Cardinals game ball. Chandler Jones signature on this one, actually. You don't care about signatures, really.
Hey, I need kicking balls. We don't care about the signatures.
Y'all can see the NFL logo updated to like the modern logo. This one's gold, so it's not the colorful ones, but sometimes they change and stuff like that. So now we're kind of jumping around 2014, more of like the actual modern football. And y'all can see the difference in the color. Look at the difference in the color between these two. Now that's just a difference in ball prep.
That's all it is.
But at the same time, did they take ball prep more seriously now than here?
Oh, they do now. They took it away from the people to prep the balls like us kickers. I believe they get like 3 hours before the game to do
something
whatever.
Like that. Yeah, just beat the heck out of it.
Yeah, whatever you can do without using anything on it. They say all balls go the same. They don't. If you don't prep them, they're not going to be the same.
It's not even close.
So another thing, we have an advantage in Arizona because you got to remember, in preseason, we're here in August and it's 120 degrees. But inside the big truck where all these footballs are in the box, it's got to be about 180 degrees inside. So you put all the balls in there and guess what? They're going to soften out, they're going to expand. So by the time you get there, it's like a steam room, right?
Yeah.
Back again, compared to prepping somewhere in the cold in Buffalo or whatever, you would have to go like what we did is go in the steam room.
Bang. We're over the net now.
Again, a lot of it has to do with the ball. That ball's prepped, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like the
The
difference,
ball.
y'all can probably see it and hear it in the difference between a prep ball and the last ball that we kicked right there.
Has nothing to do with the kicker. It's the way you hit the ball, but he hit all the balls the same way. If you look at the one on his right hand right now, that ball, I can tell you right now, I put my money he's gonna kick this one pretty good. Already softened leather. Mentally as a kicker, you gotta look at it and gonna say, oh,
That's the emo
Dude,
right
just
there.
right
You do
here.
back in your stance.
Give it to me.
Oh
Right
yeah.
there.
You see that thing between the long snapper's legs?
Yep.
And not what y'all thinking. Pause.
yeah.
Hey, yo.
All right, so now we've evolved a little bit. We've got a specific kicking ball. Those other ones, we don't really know where they came from. This one, only a kicker can touch in a game. Look at that, it's got a K on it. You can see the pattern on the ball, but you can't really feel anything. It's all been worn off, it's all been brushed off, it's been worked in to where now this ball, yeah, you can see how it bounces. This thing's gonna go.
So again, when they're prepping a ball, I'll tell you a little bit. If you're prepping a ball for a quarterback, you don't mess with this stuff as much right here. They want to be able to grip it. For a kicker, as long as you can clean this out for me, this is where I'm gonna hit the ball. This line is where I'm gonna hit it. So as long as you prep this for me, I can care less what this looks like. See how ball take off? He tried to crush it even more than what it was, but the ball will take off just being prepped. It's a kicking ball.
That thing had a crazy fade on it, but then it brought back in. So even if it was 55 yards, it would have still been good.
I'll look on any website and try to buy them. Somebody was trying to sell them there, and it was 8 footballs. It was like he wanted $30 a piece. I know how much this brand new balls are, so I was like,
It's a $150 ball. He just got it for 30, and it's got a signature on it.
we don't care about the signature. We just want to kick them now. We got another ball. We got a ball for 30 bucks. Well, like you said, it's a $150 to $190 ball. This is it right here. We rub them, we take them out, buff them, and guess what? It'll be just like the one you just kicked right there.
Well, this is an Andy Dalton signature, so y'all can see it. This honestly, Andy Dalton got to work on his signature a little bit because this thing is a little doo-doo. I'm not gonna lie. The worst part is that this is a brand new ball. You haven't gotten to prep it yet. So now I've got to kick another brand new ball. I wasn't expecting to kick a new ball this late in the video. I guess that is the purpose of the video, I guess, is to get to the new one, huh? Oh, it's just kind of ugly. I'm gonna stick to the prepped ones, you know? I'm gonna stick to the prepped ones.
You can tell right away. Mentally, it's everything too.
It's like seeing the laces. Like you see the laces and everything gets thrown off, even though it shouldn't mess you up too much. Like it messes you up, but not like too much, but as soon as you see it.
Yeah, but I learned this from Matt Prater. Matt Prater will just put the ball down. Is when you try to avoid the laces, then you're gonna hook it. You should just go right through it. Honestly, it's not gonna do anything to it, especially 50 yards in when you can kick 70-yard field goals.
Somebody run back the clip of Matt Prater yelling on the sideline because he got the laces and missed that one year.
You work so hard with the snapper holder, and I believe he had a new holder.
Yeah, he did. It was because there was a bunch of problems that year. It wasn't like on him. He was just frustrated because it's happened so many times that year.
And those are the things that the NFL has to get it right. When you get an extra player, make it specifically to be a specialist. Because then, if something happens, you're not trying out somebody on Thursday to play on Sunday.
All right, so we're gonna play trivia here. What year do you think this crucial catch ball is from?
2016.
'Cause I've also got a crucial catch. They're both Cardinals game balls. This one's from 2023, and this one you said is around 2016, maybe something like that.
Yep.
Basically the same thing. You can tell how much more worn in this one is. Obviously, y'all been kicking this one out here probably for a while. We're up to 2023 now. That's crazy. We're already up 2023. You can just feel the juice.
Oh
in
yeah,
this
you
one.
can
like feel that
yeah,
one.
no, for sure.
That's my baby right there. Oh my goodness.
That was good. That was exactly. But you know why? Here, it's your baby. I guarantee you that ball's never been in the water.
It might have actually
If
been.
it did, well, if I was my baby, I wouldn't
Yeah.
treat it in the water.
It wasn't from me though. I brought it out for that UFO
Oh, and
showcase,
somebody else
and somebody
did
else
that?
put it in the
well.
water.
See, that's a good kick, actually.
Yeah,
really
thanks. Yeah, actually. We do have the Super Bowl ball. This is when the Niners played the Chiefs, and obviously the Chiefs got their second one in a row. But this is from Vegas. I was actually at this game with my mom, which is crazy. So now to be able to kick a football from that Super Bowl, look at that thing. It's in the box. It's not prepped. So we're gonna be kicking another unprepped football. We couldn't get one from this year because it happened literally like a day ago when we're filming this video. But it's even got the teams on the back and everything. This says for the Super Bowl, each team receives 108 game balls each and an additional 12 kicking balls.
That could be true.
Because that'd be one like per player.
Okay, so there's one per player. So you figure that, right? Plus game, plus
12 kicking
referees,
balls.
plus everybody in the staff. I have mine when we went to the Super Bowl.
They got to put together 230 footballs for one game.
Email 32 teams and say, hey, you guys are not playing with the 100. Send them my way.
We should do that for a video. We email all 32 teams and ask to see if they'll send us a football.
There we go.
We'll
See?
kick it in a video.
We just need one from your team.
Yeah, just
That's
one.
32 balls.
Should we do that video? Let us know down in the comments. How do you think this one goes?
I don't think it's going to go that far.
I'll make it from 50 right now.
Oh, you won't make it from 50?
I won't make this ball from 50.
Well, at least it won't get in the water for sure. But yeah, let's try it. There's no way. Diet Coke,
Diet
you're on?
Coke? You're a Diet Coke guy?
I'm a Diet Coke. I actually know. Diet Pepsi now. Time out. You're lucky I timed you out. Look, time out. It's not going to get there, dude.
Now, you know how the flap on it is what's slowing it down.
Oh,
You hear
take it off. It's not the fly. Oh, my God, that little bit. Before he comes back, young kids think they can get through that, muscle it. He's gonna try to take the flap off. Watch this. The ball's not gonna get there. There's no way. See, when he feels the pressure, even though he knows he doesn't get his 2 full steps after 56 yards, but it's smart to do because
that ball was crushed down the middle.
Correct. It's smart to do because you gotta adjust it, right?
It was like a yard short.
How many kickers have you seen that as coach? I hit the pole or it was a yard short. He didn't get no points. I get my Diet Pepsi.
Man.
Diet Pepsi.
Hey, that's why you don't kick a brand new football. I'll line it up with a regular one. Hold on.
Oh, hey, no, get it with your favorite one. You'll see how it flies. In other cases, I would say if I had another ball, I would say double or nothing, triple, but not in this one.
But I just can't end on a miss. So I grabbed the crucial catch ball from 2014 because we didn't kick this one yet.
There we go. Would I bet on this? No, absolutely not. And he can go with 1 step or 2 steps. It's going to fly. But you got to understand, those new balls do not go until you prep them.
It was down the middle, though.
That was cute. That was cute. That's okay. Still get no points. That's the whole thing about it. Look at the difference. Is there no? And they say, hey, and they say,
went over the net from 50.
That is at least 15 yards further back. You're at least at 60, 65 yards on that kick. And the other one was short. And people say it makes no difference if you prep the balls. Come on.
It almost went over the net from 51 or 50 and a half.
I would have never bet on this last one because I know. I mean, kickers know. Youngster, you know he's going to say, I'm going to muscle there. I know I can. And I'm surprised he didn't go over and get it and say, I know I can get it through. I don't think he can do it, period, with that ball. It's not,
I'll try again. I'll try again.
Maybe we should paint the line up a little bit, cheat a little bit, make it 49 yards instead of 50. It's the ball that is against you. That ball is not prepped. And that little flop that he's talking about. It's not stopping. It's
no,
not.
How do you know decreases it's not the aerodynamic ability of the ball?
How do you know it's not flying even more with that wing? That would have the power. That had the distance.
Dang, I mean, it went in on the post.
Where?
Oh, you were back in high school? Way up, but...
Are you back in high school? No. I didn't hear that flap as much.
I heard it more.
I know, so did I too. I'm just trying to make them feel like, you know, like it's there.
Yeah, I know you all saw that on the last kick, it went dead middle, but then the flap made it fly left. So now we just got to count that and we got to go down the middle.
So we had to put another tag on the other side, so leaving it out. Nope. You look at the good power on it.
He was like right there.
Good power. It was there.
It was like right there.
The power is there. Still a miss. They still get 0 points.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna take that as a W.
Yeah.
Because the ball you play with in a game is a little bit prepped, and that one was good. 15 yards up the post, dead middle. It's okay. It was just a.
It was good. Just a Diet Coke. Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi.
You know, I got you. But hey, that's testing every football ever made. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. We're on the road to 600,000, so y'all might as well hit that button. And while you're down there, make sure you let us know if y'all want to see us do anything like this, testing old equipment, anything like that. Let us know down in the comments, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.